You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation. A big, fat, ugly mess. And like most problems in this world, it was caused by a woman. Quick disclaimer, that was a joke just before the feminists start getting onto me. But 6 months ago, I decided to change my life for good because the previous 2.5 years, I had a girlfriend. And that girlfriend caused me to get very fat. And if you've had a girlfriend before, or boyfriend, vice versa, you know, you could lose yourself a little bit. You could get a bit too comfortable. You stop working out so much. You start losing that good diet that you had. And ultimately, you become a very fat person. And that's what happened to me, because before I got into that relationship, I was 80 kilograms. And when that relationship came to an end, I was 115 kilograms. Yes, if you do the quick maths, I was 35 kilograms heavier than I started off at. Crazy. And exactly 6 months ago, that girl left me. She left me a fat mess. It wasn't cool. I was depressed. I was feeling like shit. But guess what? That gave me the craziest motivation to get fit again. Because I knew, I'm not pulling no bitches looking a fat mess that I was. So I knew something had to change. So the day after the breakup, I decided to go ham. I went crazy in the fitness. I was doing weightlifting, I was doing running, I was doing boxing, I was doing anything physically possible I could do to lose some fucking fat. Because man, I was depressed. Listen, I even cut the cakes out of my diet. And if you know me on a personal level, you know I love my cakes, you feel me? So for the first month or so, I was working out every day like crazy. I was making sure my diet was on point. When I tell you, I was looking at every single calorie that was going into my mouth. I was serious. The first month, the motivation I had was crazy. So I was strictly eating 1,500 calories to 1,800 calories. And for a big guy like me, I'm 6'1", it wasn't a lot, but I had to do it. It had to be done. And I can't lie to you guys. For the first month, I didn't see too much change. I cannot lie. I don't know if it was just because I was looking at myself every day and I couldn't really notice the changes. But yeah, it didn't really feel like I was changing too much. But I knew in my mind, if I just carry on doing what I'm doing, change has to happen. And if that change doesn't happen, then I'm fucked. So the first month goes by. Everything's looking decent. I've lost a little bit of fat. I've lost a little bit of weight. I'm seeing a tiny bit of changes, nothing crazy. Moving on to the second and third month, that's where I stopped lifting so much weights and started getting into more boxing and cardio related training. Because at that point I had a decent amount of muscle. So I didn't really need to build any more muscle. I just wanted to get shredded. I wanted to get fitter. And I fell in love with the sport of boxing at the same time. I've been boxing for about a year, but the last 6 months is when I took it a lot more serious. And to be honest, lifting weights really doesn't help with boxing. I mean, your arms get more tired the more muscles you're carrying. It's a myth. So as the months went on, I just wanted to get more fit. My aim wasn't to get more muscle. My aim wasn't to look hench. I wanted to have good cardio again. I wanted to be able to last a few rounds in the bloody ring. Because at the start, yeah, it was a myth, I cannot lie. So pretty much every day I would be in my back garden on my little makeshift boxing bag, just going crazy on the bag, just trying to get as much cardio boxing training in as possible. And I mean, I was jumping rope, I was punching on a punch bag, I was doing little circuits like doing burpees, push-ups, pull-ups, just all kinds of anything a boxer does to train. I was training like I was a pro boxer. And you cannot forget the 5k runs. And don't get me wrong, I could not run a 5k run at the start of this journey. At the start of the 6 month transformation, 5k run was off the list, bro. I didn't even add it to the list. Fuck that shit, bro. I could barely walk 5k, bro, let alone run 5k. It's a myth. So I started off with like 1k, 2k. And before you know it, I'm halfway through my transformation and I could run a 5k in a comfortable manner. And I remember this one specific thing that motivated me so much. I went on a 2k run. That was my goal. I wanted to go on a 2k run. I got to my 2k distance and I just kept running because I felt fine. I could just keep going. And that's when I finally got my first 5k run. I was dead at the end of the run, but I got it at the end. So I was very happy. I was motivated. I was like, rah, I'm actually improving. But bro, running when you're a fat mess, it's a myth. It is long, bro. Your back will be feeling like it's about to snap. Oh my God, I can't even explain how discomforted I was while running. But I knew in my head, this pain is definitely worth it because it's going to change me. It's going to change my mindset and it's going to change me physically wise. So when I got to the halfway point, 3 months into my body transformation, that's when I thought, okay, I can see some clear gains. So when I look into the mirror, I see some clear gains. I see some good signs. I see less fat. I see that I look more healthy. My face isn't so fat and round anymore. And that's where I started to weigh below 100 kg. The first time I weighed myself and saw I was under 100 kg in weight, oh my God, I wanted to cry. I never thought I would see the day. But coming up to month 4 and 5, that's where it starts to get difficult. Because you know in your head, you can stop now. Because I look a lot, and I mean a lot better than I did 6 months ago. So when I got to month 4 and 5, I thought, okay, I can slack now because I look all right. I don't look too obese anymore. I just look like a normal average guy. But that's why I needed a mindset that I don't want to be average. I want to be above average. So I just had to keep pushing myself, staying disciplined with my diet, staying disciplined, working out 4, 5, 6 days a week. And of course I had cheat days. I even had cheat weeks. I remember I got ill a couple times and just took a week off at a time and just ate junk food. But I can afford to do that because over the last 6 months, I've been working so hard. So the hard work outweighs the times when you're slacking a bit. And in life, you need a balance. You feel me? You can't be working too hard and not have your time to slack off or do things you enjoy. You feel me? There needs to be a bit of both. And obviously for me, the hard work outweighed the slacking. But I still got to slack sometimes. Come on, it's just life. But overall, I was consistently making progress. I was consistently working out. I consistently didn't go overboard when I was having my cheat days. And that leads to the point where I am now, 6 months deep into my body transformation. And we're only halfway there. Looking like I look now, I'm very happy. I'm very happy with my physique. I'm starting to nearly get that 6-pack to come through. I have a decent amount of muscle. I feel fit. I can run a 5K very, very easily now. I've never been this fit in my life. So I'm very happy with my physique. But in 6 months' time, I'm going to make another update video, another body transformation, a 1-year body transformation. And you're going to see what 6 months more of hard work is going to do. But whatever problems, whatever bad things that are happening in your life right now, just let it motivate you. Let it motivate you to reach your goals. Whether that's being in better shape physically, whether that's making more money, whether that's traveling, whether that's spending more time with your family, whatever it is. Let those bad things, let those downs bring you up. Let it motivate you. Because 6 months ago, after that breakup, I was so depressed. I've never been that depressed in my life. Like, if you're depressed out there, you know what I'm talking about. I was depressed. I was down bad. I didn't want to leave my bed. I was just not in a good place. But I thought, what's depression going to do for me? Is it going to make me money? No. Is it going to make me look better physically? No. Is it going to make me better mentally? No. It does not have any positivity on my life. So why would I just stay depressed? I thought, let me let this motivate me. Let me see what I can do. Let me see if I could come from a low and get to a high. And that's the mindset you have to be successful and happy in general. So if you're thinking of doing a body transformation, just do it. Don't even look at your results. Just keep on doing something so consistently and there will be improvements. No matter how long it takes, no matter how small the improvements are, you're going to get there in the end. And if you don't start now, in a year's time, you're going to look back and think, shit, I should have started because I would be in a lot better position than I was a year ago if I started today. But guys, if you did enjoy this video and did get any value out of this video, please consider subscribing. If you want to see more of me, more of my physical journey, make sure you subscribe. Hit the like button because it does help me a lot. But listen, I hope you do smash your goals, get in peak top tip condition, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.